We talked about this matchup at tip-off. Noruka and Konate. We will be watching them closely on this. As first possession goes to the Fighting Maroons. Only 5 points in their first game. Did not score in their second. And then balled out in their third. Meanwhile, speaking of balling out, Joric Bautista has been that man for FEU, our Rexona shot of the game.
Both teams making defensive stops and making it hard for each other to execute on offense.
Meanwhile, Joric Bautista already surpassing that 2-point output in his last game. Our home credit drive of the quarter. Get it with home credit. Baila, as we heard from Cheska earlier, it's not just the defense that he's going to show.
Is competing here in this ball game.
Yeah, definitely debunking that sophomore slump is what we call. Gani Stevens gets his, for Ray Remogat, how is he able to get those passes inside? As you see another basket from Gani Stevens down low. Let's see if they can get the lead here for the first time. Harold sneaks inside, leaves his defender, and gets the lay-in. Too strong. Alarcon will go all the way for two. Renzo, we did see really a lot of flow for both teams on this one, but they needed that break and they're able to set up Mo Conates. Nothing really going in. And you see that shooting so far, UP started 2 out of 2. FEU struggling. Not until that shot by Neil Owens, or Yamaha Rapid 3-point shot brought to you by Yamaha Aerox. Fast never looks back.
And you can just see that confidence coming from the jumper of Owens. Fast break, pull-up 3.
That's really what is asked of him here for FEU, a knockdown 3-point shooter. Speaking of, which is why you mentioned yung turnovers, diba? It has led to that too. Torres finds an opening for the foul and the finish.
Terence Fortea giving that pass to Torres, coming off that Iverson cut, taking him strong to the basket for an end-one play.
Remember, we covered that game here as well, where UP finally got their first win in UST.
UP Fighting Maroons was in a 2-3 zone and he was quick to make a basket coming from the 3-point area.
Mamadali ata yung FEU with a 3-point shot, and then with a miss. But good thing Kirby Moncopa was there for the cleanup. Right back here in the second quarter, as we just saw quick scoring from both teams. So FEU getting 5 points in about 30 seconds of play here. And a 3-point shot made by Ray Remogat, his second one.
Work behind the scenes since the start of the year. Harold has been practicing his ball control breakdown moves and how to better handle one-on-one or ball screen situations.
In any given time.
We talked about it, Mr. Fourth Quarter. Harold Alarcon, Konate getting the move down low.
Luka attacking him there in the baseline and going for the reverse layup.
Some fancy foot. Alarcon, mid-range jumper drops for Harold. He now has 8. Get those points in, Remogat. 2-man game with Stevens. That is a block by Mo Konate. UP Bautista is back on the floor. Janray goes inside, gets the 2. Converge Super Play of the Quarter brought to you by Converge Super Fiber X. Live to the power of X. His first basket of the game coming in the second quarter. Remogat spinning, wheeling and dealing. Off the glass and in for Ray Remogat.
Ray Remogat showing the handles. Ginagawang cone lahat.
Ano ba to? Drills ba to sa kanya? Pasaol. Konate, pass to Janray, again inside, gets the roll. This is our babalik-balikan moment brought to you by Nissan Cup Noodles, panalong seafood sarap na binabalik-balikan.
Attacking to his left.
This is our video winning ways play of the quarter. Video, we find ways amongst the green cones, sabi mo nga.
That's the advantage.
No happier man than Coach Sean Chambers with how Pasaol is playing this season. Gani Stevens gets the putback after that quick outburst in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Jerry Abadiano muscles his way inside. Move of the half, Stargazer, let the future move you.
Oh, that was a great move coming from the team captain. Fake passing to the corner and then going for that left.
Joric Trying to lose his defender. He has all day, and he makes them pay. Under a minute left to play here in the quarter. Baila recovering. 8 to shoot for UP. Jacob attacks and scores. Noruka looking for a teammate. No one looking at him, says, ako na to. Konate has some space. Couple of pump fakes. Wants to go closer, and that floater is good for Mo Konate. We are tied at 38. That is our Rexona shot of the game. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool, keeping you fresh throughout. It won't let you down. A turnover. Daa has it. Jedrick goes all the way and gets the lay-in. And FEU takes the lead for our Cetaphil fast break of the quarter. Boost 15 essential ceramides to actively hydrate and restore skin barrier. Cetaphil for everyone's sensitive skin. Stevens with a quick answer.
Oh, you can see both teams answering each other's baskets. And right now, the Tamaraws trying to play a 2-3 zone, but UP attack that 2-3 zone.
40 all. Back the other way. Alargon will finish.
We find ways. Now back to you, Dip and Red Zone.
Thanks a lot, Jessica. We've seen that fighting spirit from UP in their last 3 outings. So expect that as well for Coach Goldwyn's players. Inige's shot was partially blocked. Moncopa with a 2. Nice looking move for the rookie. Our Converge Super Play of the Quarter brought to you by Converge Super Fiber X. Live to the power of X. Along with Baila, Iniguez, Stevens, and Remogat, who's asking for it. Rayland with a dish to Iniguez. Gets it to drop with his offhand. Konate waiting for his teammates to get to their spots. 8 to shoot for FEU. Felipe on the catch and shoot. It is short. Torres eventually secures it. Rayland on the cross. A slight bump, absorbs the contact and finishes.
And going for that top shot.
Babalik-balikan moment brought to you by Nissan Cup Noodles. Panalong seafood. Under 5 minutes left in the third. Felipe looking at Konate. Down low. Mo puts it up and puts it in.
Why the Tamaraws are playing a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, probably limit Stevens down low, but at Konate sizing up Stevens and gets that short stab to drop. Home credit drive of the quarter. Get it with home credit.
You know, if you're the Fighting Maroons, you need to do a better job. If you're Stevens, you need to do a better job playing individual defense as they're trying to isolate Mo Konate on that block area.
Danny, good defense by Moncopa. The 2-minute mark here in the third. Pasaol backing down against Abadiano. Janre off the glass and in. Down to a single point. Go ahead, Renzo.
Oh, that was a great defense coming from Jerry Abadiano, but you know, a tough and better offense coming from John Ray Pasaol.
And babawi. Belmonte coming away with it. Baila on the break. Jacob has a smaller Pasaol, and Jacob goes all the way for 2. He's holding on to a slim 3-point advantage over the FEU Tamaraws. Let's check out our Hyundai move of the half. See what happened there.
You can see here, John Ray Pasaol really challenging that shot by Jacob Baila, but Jacob Baila stepping on the gas, elevating for that tough shot. Came close, forcing the Fighting Maroons to commit a lot of turnovers, and so far the quarter scoring has been close for both teams.
And speaking of close, it gets even closer with that basket from Mo Konate, now with 14 points. UP looking for a basket, and Baila finds a way to score.
Jacob Baila doing a great job attacking the gap on that zone defense and muscling his way in.
Oh, Pasaol overcooks that. Sorry, miss for Janre. Cortea, no hesitation, knocks down the triple.
Doing a great job.
For our home credit drive of the quarter, get it with home credit. Possibly saying it's time to stop calling me just a defender.
Only 1 point here in the second half.
Oh, that's right, after scoring 12 in the first 2 quarters. Moncopa with a dribbling, step back jumper. And couple of misses from Mongkopa after that nice-looking three-pointer earlier. Alarcon, mid-range jumper is good.
He plays not just to win today, but to become better for tomorrow. So this courtside report is brought to you by BDO. We find ways. Now back to you, Dip and Renzo.
Thanks, Jessica. Well, Gani has shown that growth here in his second year as a Fighting Maroon. But Mo Konate with that one to fall. Back to a three-point lead for UP. At Alarcon absorbs the contact for that foul and the finish.
Mr. Fourth Quarter, quick to answer.
Nissan Cup instant replay brought to you by Nissan Cup Noodles, Panalo Seafood Sarap. Playing his final year. Once again, we knew this was going to be a test for Noruka on that matchup. Bautista, bang on target. Take a look at this.
You know, that was a great way for John Ray Pasaol to set up his shooter in high looping three-pointer.
That was his 10th three-pointer of the season. Stevens denied by Konate. Out. Waits for the screen. Stevens to Noruka. Francis couldn't get it. Stevens with a putback. FEU Tamaraws. Let's see this one right here. Bounce back like a champ. That rebound is powered by AIA, formerly Philip Lights.
You know, who's going to be able to execute more on offense and make defensive stops.
Oh, Pasaol gets it to drop.
And, you know, making the right decisions.
FEU will want to get a stop, but Noruka taking it strong to the hoop. Konate with better defense. 2-on-1 break. Bautista gets the lay-in. And it's down to 1 point. Now, Gani again and again and again. Bounce back like a champ. That rebound is powered by AIA, formerly Film Life. Gani Stevens, what a game.
What a game. Gami.
Let's see where he goes. Alarcon. And no foul will be called, and that does it. And the UP Fighting Maroons escape with a win. Their 4th straight victory here in Season 88.
You know, both teams showed a lot of grit in this ball game, not giving up. But Fighting Maroons being more composed, being more organized here in the final few minutes of the ball game.